Whams!
So, this week we read. Let's see. Let me get this.
I always forget
up here.
what the first M is.
Yeah, the first M is manga. Because it makes more sense in my head to transition from anime to manga rather than to music and then talk about manga. But anyway, we're talking about Gachiakuta. This is a pretty popular one. The anime came out, I want to say, like almost a year ago at this point. My boy Malcolm up there said that he was gonna read the manga, but then he saw the animation of the fights on the anime and decided to just stay anime. And like I think usually when I think about whether or not I'm going to do either or, I mean I'm pretty much always just going manga nowadays because I just don't have time to watch anime.
I hear the anime for the show is really good.
Yeah, but
we watched only the first episode and it was kind of underwhelming. But I had read 5 chapters of it, so I knew it would be good.
Yeah,
I think the best way to approach this show is first you just got to rock to the beat, then you got to put your hands on your knees, then you got to put an arch in your back. Sorry, I'll stop.
What the fuck are you talking
It's a song from the anime. Apparently, it was really big in like YouTube Shorts for a while. It's called "Outlaws Get No Entry," and it is a really good song.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really happy. I was skeptical at first because the first 3 chapters were all like 50 pages long.
Yeah,
I was like, oh no, I thought I would have time to read this because I read it all today. But no, it's really interesting and fun. It has the thing I like of a weird, fucked up power system.
Yeah, I think the power system's pretty cool.
It's great.
Like it's very creative. But let's go ahead and start with what is our score? You start?
Oh, 9.5.
9.5?
Yeah.
That's really dang good. I think I'm also thinking like an 8.5 or like a 9. So around there. I really enjoyed Gachiakuta when I read it.
It's not just the power system. The character design's really cool.
Yep.
It's sort of like Astro Boy, you know, there's a city above us that's dumping trash down on us, and we're the trash people.
Yeah, we're the trash guys.
I'm the trash man.
Everywhere. Yeah, so it's just incredibly creative. Like, how does it? Okay, and how do you make you feel overall? I don't know if we really answered that.
I do not identify with Rudo at all.
No,
because he's just a little ball of hate.
Yeah, he's really, really grumpy and really, really angry.
But I really liked Scissor Girl. I don't remember her name, but she's really cool. And Jabber has a really interesting character design, and he fills that slot of my favorite anime characters of just like unapologetic psychopaths.
He's the
guy
umbrella
with
guy?
the finger claws.
Oh, the finger claws, the bad guy.
Yeah, the Vandal is what they're called. Yeah.
So
getting ahead of myself.
Let's establish what the heck happened. So it starts off with there's like this city that's divided in half.
Wait, this city?
Yeah. There's a city that's divided in half. There's like a rich side and a poor side. And
it's in the sky.
Well, we don't know that yet. But like it's the rich side and the poor side. And they're super, super divided. Like the rich side is super rich and the poor side is super poor. It's like District 9. It's like fucking
prawns, man.
It's like Indian reservations in real life. It's like, you know,
shit, you right.
The poor people are treated really, really bad. And the main character is one of these poor people. Hear me out, watch Jabber and dub, he kills it. I'll have to take your word for it.
Main character's name is Rudo. It
Yeah.
is implied that his parents were killed. They were murderers, so they got some kind of strange execution. He's with... Oh, fuck. I don't remember his substitute dad's name.
Yeah, I don't either.
It's like Regto or something.
That sounds right. Yeah, Regto. He's like a cool guy.
But yeah, he's a cool guy. He's raising Rudo to, you know, understand people and be a good guy. He encourages Rudo to dig through trash because it's the only thing Rudo really likes to do, which is a strange character trait, but becomes very important later. So Rudo and Regto are digging through the trash. They find a stuffed bunny or something, and Regto...
So no, Regto is against digging through the trash.
Oh, he is? Oh, shit.
Yeah, Rudo is digging through the trash, and he's like known by the locals as like
the trash man.
The trash man. Like he's digging through people's trash to take care of it and like fix it up so that he can give it to people or sell it to people. And Regto is like, you need to stop fucking doing that, because for him to get this trash, he's like infiltrating the rich people's side of the city.
Oh, he's stealing rich people trash.
Yeah, he's stealing rich people trash. And so he finds this bunny and he fixes it up. And then that's where
Regto goes, well, I don't approve of it.
Yeah.
But now that you have fixed it, you should give that to Chiwa. Chiwa, your girl crush.
The girl that you're interested in.
And so he does. Rudo gives it to Chiwa. Chiwa, like, they have a little awkward moment where Chiwa's like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. You're amazing, Rudo. And Rudo just freaks the fuck out and runs home like, I need to talk to Regto. What am I supposed to do?
Well, he gets bullied.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the bullies
he's also
show up,
bullied constantly.
And then the bullies are like, you're fucking stupid. And then the girl's like, I think it's kind of cute. And then Rudo's like, I gotta go home.
I gotta go talk to Regto and see what happens. Yeah. And he passes this mysterious masked man who, as soon as I saw him on the panel, I was like, oh, the bad guy.
Yeah, the bad guy.
I think they have a brief exchange. I don't remember what they say. But Rudo runs in, has a weird little hallucination of Regto being fine, and then sees Regto has been stabbed through the heart. He tries to revive Regto.
He dead as fuck.
And then the police come in and go, hey, you just killed this guy, didn't you? And Rudo goes, no, what the hell are you talking about? That's my dad. And they go, but your blood is all over him. You're guilty. And then he's guilty. And that's how it works in this society.
And so the sentencing that Rudo's parents most likely got, and what a lot of the like poor people get, is this like, they get dropped off a cliff. So they kind of explain that the city it's got like a cliffside, and they just call it a pit, like on the end of this cliffside.
Made in abyss.
Yeah, it's very Made in abyss like. And so it's like there's just fucking pit of infinite emptiness, and whoever commits crimes just gets dropped in this pit. And so Rudo gets dropped in this pit, and he's falling down. He's like, well, I guess I'm fucking dead. What the hell is going on now? And he's like falling, and then he sees like a weird big fucking creature thing, and he's like, what the fuck is that? And then he keeps falling, and then he
falls into trash,
hits the ground and passes out, and he wakes up and he's in trash, and then he just looks around and everything around him is trash. It's like his wet dream, honestly.
Yeah, everything around him is trash. He's having trouble breathing. He tries to fight this big monster with random trash he finds, and he does do like a couple good blows, but then this
pause.
Yeah. But then a guy named Engine shows up. It was the manga rip I was reading. It first spelled it like, car engine, but it's ENJIN.
He's Engine.
Engine. Engine shows up, and he's got this badass umbrella with blades on it, and he saves Rudo.
I love his fucking weapon.
It's really cool. I don't know. I don't know that I love. He's not my favorite character. He's a cool character. Engine basically saves Rudo, explains that you can't kill those animals, creatures, whatever, without a special weapon, or you can't kill them with normal weapons, is what he says.
Yeah.
And then Rudo goes, I need to get back to the surface. I need to get back up there. I need to kill everyone who ever wronged me. And Engine goes, oh, you want to know how it works down here? Go talk to those guys.
Yeah.
And then Rudo goes and talks to those guys, and they kidnap him because they want to sell his body for parts, because sky people are worth money.
Yeah.
Rudo then proceeds to they like force feed him some garbage food, and in the process of that, Rudo bites off the everything but the bone of a guy's these two fingers, the index and middle finger. Crazy shit.
Yeah.
And then he gets saved by Engine. Or no, does he kill all of them? No, Engine saves him, I think. I forgot. Wait.
Yeah, I don't remember. Actually.
Before we get into this, Rudo was heavily abused by his parents, and as a result of that, his hands are entirely black and scarred.
Yeah.
They cause him pain constantly. Regto gave him some gloves that help with that. Yeah. This will become important.
He takes really good care of these gloves. The gloves are like the only thing that's like clean on him. Yeah. They're like really well taken care of, which is incredibly important because
like the whole power system.
Yeah,
right?
So Engine kind of like takes him.
They're called Rinky, right?
Well, Rudo kind of like follows Engine, but like I don't remember what the hell they were called.
No,
Just real quick, can you explain the power system? Because that's super.
That's what I'm getting at.
We're getting
That's
there.
what I'm getting at.
Okay.
So Engine like brings him through to his like crew, right? And he meets the crew, and
The janitors.
yeah, the janitors. And then after he meets them, they kind of explain what the fuck the like abilities are. So it turns out in this universe, if you take really good care of something and you really, really care for it, then it like kind of comes alive.
It
like,
is said it gets a soul.
Yeah, it gets a soul, and that soul is able to like manifest power through your connection with it.
So
just
you
real
could have
quick.
This
is so brilliant because anybody who's got like a plushie they carry around all the time, or like anything you care about, you're like, oh, I'm putting soul into it.
And
like,
so the thing I was talking about, that song with the YouTube shorts, the biggest thing it was used for would be my vital instrument would be, and then it would be they'd have like a CD player, and then that's the other thing. When it turns into a vital instrument or Rinky or whatever, Jinky, something like that, Jinkies, it becomes way cooler and a weapon. So like the umbrella becomes big and has a bunch of blades on it.
Like Pokemon Evolve, like how does it transform?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Like when the item becomes a weapon,
it
like grows in size, or it depends on the weapon, really.
Yeah.
So
they all do different things, and they're all weirdly different.
I guess my computer has a soul, Airy Mason. Yes, that is probably
my longboards would be my vital instrument.
What is the thing I take the most care of? I don't know. I kind of let everything turn to shit.
It could be a Slipknot song.
I let everything turn to shit.
Yes, they kind of
Duality
explain that.
did just start playing in my head when you said it.
So I'll need some help because I did not read the first 30 chapters recently. I read them before. You read them recently. So I don't remember how the order of events goes down. So after they get to the place,
the main city.
So then
oh, sorry. Engine also gives Rudo a mask because you can't.
Yeah.
So what they're in is called like a restricted
zones.
area or something. And you can't be in a restricted area for more than 15 minutes without literally dying. Rudo was definitely there more than 15 minutes. And that's, a sign of how powerful he is or how much he loves trash.
Yeah. Like at the point of that we get to in the first 30 chapters, and I still don't know this. I've read like 50 chapters. Like the whole world seemingly is just trash. And there's like a sphere that's like floating above the world. That's where Rudo was.
Yeah.
And they just
like
throw
Astro
trash
Boy.
off the sphere. Yeah. And like Rudo's basically trying to figure out how to get back up there, but
Which
there's no
nobody
way to
knows
get,
how to
there's
do.
no way to get back up there. And so the trash is like in certain areas is super toxic.
Yeah. It's kind of the way it's shown in the manga is there's like settlements in the trash that are clear and people live in, and then there's slightly less trash areas connecting them that they can travel through. And when they go to hunt the weird monsters, they go into restricted areas.
So what the fuck happens? Yeah, so they
So they take Rudo to the janitor's, headquarters.
Yes.
And they match him up with a trainer. The trainer's name is Zonka.
Yeah,
who
with the spear.
constantly it's a stick. It's not a spear.
It's like a stick.
Just a stick
that turns into like a spear thingy.
Zonka is incredibly insistent that he is just a regular dumbass. He doesn't say dumbass, but he's just like, oh, he constantly like talks down to Rudo because he thinks Rudo thinks he's a genius, and Zonka just views himself as like a dude. But also he's saying this in the most condescending way possible, where it's evident you don't just think you're a guy, you think you're cool for being just a guy, and you're kind of a dick about it. But yeah, Zonka. So
I'm just like a regular guy, Well, so just like I don't know, I'm just like a regular guy. I think I'm just like regular, I don't know. I think I'm like pretty regular, I think I'm like the average guy, I think I'm pretty
he's
regular,
a pick-me. That's so exactly what happens. Engine sells Rudo's Sky Person clothes and gets money for it to pay for his medical treatment after the Beast fight. he gives the money to Rudo. Rudo leaves to just kind of explore the city, and I don't remember what kind of animal it is. I think it's a cat. A cat immediately steals the money from him. He's chasing after the cat, and to try and get the money back from the cat, he grabs a stick. This stick is Zonka's vital instrument, and Zonka immediately goes, "Why the fuck are you touching
You touch my
stick?"
shit. Don't touch my shit. You motherfucker. Yeah, you touch my shit.
And so they start squaring up. They almost get in a fight, and then it flashes back to a lesson from Regto, where Regto basically goes, you can't just be immediately hostile to everyone. You kind of have to meet people in the middle. And so
Rudo is probably the most autistic Japanese, like most
not like
the most.
Not
what
like
the fuck am I trying to say here?
Not like fun special
He's
interest
autistic as fuck.
But like has so much anger inside of like. There's this one clip of.
Wait! I think I just thought of what I was.
Okay, go for it.
It's Japan's most realistic representation of autism. Is what
That's
I'm trying
fair.
to say.
Yeah, actually, no. Yeah. So anyway, they almost fight, and then right before they actually fight, Rudo kind of diffuses it, but then they start fighting again because Zonka thinks Rudo's just a dickhead. And then Engine breaks it up and goes, "I knew you guys would be friends." Engine introduces him to, I don't remember her name, but she is
Scissor Girl.
Scissor Girl, yeah. Then they,
who is like ludicrously skinny.
Oh wait, there's that, and then they go to janitor, like full on big headquarters. What are you doing, Cat?
Just move past it. What are you doing?
Dominance.
They go to the full headquarters of the janitors, and they meet a woman whose name I don't remember, but her vital instrument is her glasses.
Yeah, she's
awesome.
Honestly one of my favorite characters, and she doesn't do much.
Oh,
but she's awesome.
Scissor Girl's name is Rio.
Rio.
Thank you very much.
The commenter said it. The glasses girl. So she's a black girl, right? And
with big titties.
With huge titties. One of the coolest anime/manga black girls I have like seen. She's really fucking cool. She's got these glasses which let her like analyze a person's everything.
Character.
She's like
everything down to their intentions and character.
Her glasses are just like fucking super great. She's like, yeah, I know exactly what your power level is. That's what her glasses fucking
9,000?
do. And she knows like what you're gonna do. Like she can predict what you're gonna do because her glasses are so fucking good. And she's awesome. She's just like the receptionist.
Yeah, because her vital instrument doesn't give her like powers. Like it's not a weapon. It just, it gives her powers, but not in a combat sense. And we are introduced to maybe one other character who also has one that isn't really two others that don't really function as a combat sense, but we'll get to that. They go up to try and meet the boss of the janitors, but he's not there. So Rudo is just a probationary member of the janitors. So they take him out on a mission. And so the first mission, they establish that there are the people with vital instruments called givers because they give part of their soul or whatever to the instruments. There are supporters, and there's one other, fighters maybe? And those are just, the supporters and the fighters or whatever they're called are just regular dudes that are there to help. The one fighter we really get the most exposition on is Greasy or Grossy, something like that. And he is just a badass. There's a couple supporters that are trying to develop something into a vital instrument, but Gross, whatever his name is.
I think I remember who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like the guy that Rudo was just like, he's cool.
Yeah. He does not care about developing a vital instrument because he'll just punch things in the fucking face.
Yeah.
He also has a little charm that he prays over every day, and that will become important. So they get in their first fight. Rudo kind of seizes up and he shits the bed, but he doesn't do a bad job. He figures it out. It's just he doesn't have full control over his powers yet. They get back. Everyone goes, Rudo, wow, good job.
I should mention, so Rudo, right? I think it's like, I think anyone, as soon as they learn what the vital instruments are, can immediately assume his vital instrument is going to be his gloves. So Rudo's vital instrument is obviously the gloves that Regto gave to him that he takes very good care of. But in the entire first 30 chapters, he does not know how to fucking use his gloves.
That's not true.
But he gets like he like unleashes a power that's like special to him.
At about chapter 15, he does figure out at least the very basic mechanics.
Yeah, but he does not know how to fucking use it, really. He just, like, it, like, happens, but he's like, what the fuck?
No. They do, like, a little training session, and they kind of show him how to do it, and he figures it out a little bit.
A little bit.
So
he's really bad at it.
The first time he does it, this is towards the end of the 30 chapters, but it's not really spoilery because it's not story-driven. He uses a vital instrument in a fight, and eventually it disintegrates. And then they have a little training arc where they explain to Rudo, like, here, just try it with all these different things. And he goes, wait, why doesn't this disintegrate? And it's basically explained that Rudo's power is not turning anything into a vital instrument, although that is functionally what it does. It is that because the gloves have been with him through so much of the refurbishment of trash into good things, he can find something and help it realize its full purpose. And it's like, oh, this item wasn't used in the way it should have, and so it has negative guilt, or it has what is it called with ghosts? Unfinished business. It has unfinished business, and so Rudo helps those items finish their business by being meaningful in his fight. That's kind of how his power works. That's explained very, like, towards the end of the 30 chapters we read, but he does kind of get it by the end of the 30 chapters.
Yeah. He's kind of the only person that can just, like, give life to something else.
Multiple things at once, also.
Yeah.
They do that first probationary mission, and then the glasses girl gets a call about a potentially kidnapped sky person. They go and meet a trader, Trader, not, like trader.
Yeah. Somebody who trades.
Yeah. They meet a trader who found a sky person, was trying to nurse them back to health, and they got kidnapped by a group called the Vandals. The Vandals are basically a bad guy gang who are all vital instrument wielders. So first we're shown two different vital instrument wielders. One of them can mess with, like, mud, so she can create clay dolls, and she can also do quicksand effects. And then the other one's vital instrument, I think, are literally snowshoes, so he can walk on it. So they're paired very well, and that's pointed out in the manga. Zonka, like, fucks him up. Zonka and Rudo just fuck these guys up immediately. Yeah. And then
Zonka is ridiculously strong. Yeah. Like, with his fucking bow staff thingy.
Explaining that, it's a bow staff when it transforms, it's a bow staff with, like, a crescent moon blade attached to the top of it.
It's like it
also electricity powers.
So it's an old, like, medieval spear torture weapon type thing. Like you're talking about, like, the horseshoe with the spikes.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
There's a medieval torture weapon where you're supposed to, like, put that around someone's neck and then you can force them to walk.
Christian's here. Let's go.
Let's go. So you put it around someone's neck and then you can force them to walk with you. Like, it's shown in Berserk in the Conviction arc, and it's also in Dark Souls. Some of the enemies use it. Dark Souls 2 specifically.
It's kind of a halberd.
Yeah. It's like a halberd with, like, a horseshoe with some spikes.
It's closer to, like, a crescent. I don't know what I'm doing. A crescent moon. Anyway, they kick the first two people's ass. They're kind of congratulating themselves, and then a white kid with dreadlocks shows up, and
to quote Tyler the Creator, "I don't trust white people with dreadlocks."
And you should not trust this white kid with dreadlocks.
Oh, I have to pee so bad.
I also have to pee, but I'll keep going. His name is Jabber. He's one of the more advanced Vandals. I'm not entirely sure on what his vital instrument is when it's not transformed, but when it's transformed, it manifests in two huge metal claws. And as we go through the fight with him, it is revealed that the metal claws are also poisoned. Different poisons on each hand. One of them is a neurotoxin, but it wouldn't kill you. It just, like, immobilizes you. And the other one will kill you, I'm pretty sure. So he only uses one hand on people he thinks are worthy and good. It's kind of a Hisoka thing of like, oh, I'm gonna fight you later.
Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter. Just in case anybody doesn't know.
Are there other popular Hisokas?
Just people might not know what you're talking about at all.
Gotcha.
So.
Sorry. Yeah. So it's like Hisoka versus Gon, where they do a little fight, and Hisoka spares him because he knows he's going to be worth fighting when he reaches his full power. So Jabber won't kill givers, basically strong givers. But they have a fight. Zonka kicks his ass at first, and then Jabber stabs. Or no. Zonka gets his ass kicked first, and then Rudo sort of discovers his power through that charm I mentioned earlier that the supporter is praying over every day, and he manifests a new vital instrument. The charm is I don't know what it's called, but it's like a hand with an eye in the middle. And it manifests as this big thing, and its power is basically when it detects hostility coming towards you to attack, it moves the person trying to attack you. So that works for a while until Jabber figures it out, and Jabber goes, oh, I'll just stab myself with neurotoxin and go crazy, so it won't even detect hostility.
Yeah.
And then Zonka wakes up and goes, what if I attack you with hostility? Then it'll move me towards Jabber, and I can attack him. And then they kick Jabber's ass.
I think one of the weird things about Jabber's vital instrument, because he also has like gloves, right?
They're rings, like, right? So I wasn't sure what they are, but they are. So, it's like rings.
But because everyone else's vital instrument is something kind of like mundane, like it's like scissors or an umbrella or gloves or a stick or glasses. You know, it's really something mundane, a pen. But his are like these like spiky gloves. Like he's got like fucking spikes on him.
So, well, and that's when it's transformed. I thought when it's not transformed, it's just like a bunch of rings he wears.
I don't know. I thought he like always has the spiky gloves on, but maybe it's the rings. I don't quite remember.
Just because they do show it not transformed a little bit. It's called Mankira. But I want to know what it... Yeah, okay, so it's a bunch of rings he wears. And then it transforms into the claws. They have two different kinds of poison on them. I went over that. They kick his ass. Jabber wants to keep fighting, which is kind of terrifying because we've seen this guy get his ass kicked to basically the point of losing twice, and he just keeps coming back.
He just keeps fucking going.
And most of the way he keeps coming back is literally stabbing himself with his poison blades.
He's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
He just keeps hurting himself, and he's like, I feel better.
Yeah.
I can keep going.
He's an insane person. I've heard some of the best fights in this are with Jabber. But he basically gets told by a different Vandal who were not really exposed to who they are, what they do. Hey, it's time to go. We're going. And Jabber goes, no, I have to finish my mission. And the other Vandal goes, shut up, Jabber. We're leaving now. You're going to lose. And so they leave. And then the Rudo and Zonka get rescued. The guy with the talisman was stabbed through the gut, a la Invincible episode 5. But then he gets saved and he lives. Yay! Yay! Rudo's favorite character doesn't die. And then the boss finally comes back. I don't remember the boss's name, but he's like a tall, buff, light-skinned dude with the thinnest waist you have ever seen.
I don't even remember who the boss. What he looks like.
His name's like Corvo or something.
Yeah.
Or Curvo. I don't know. He looks cool. I don't know if his vital instrument has been revealed. It wasn't in these 30 chapters. But yeah, he seems like a cool dude. He knows that Rudo initially had bad intentions, but now Rudo's kind of come around to being on the janitor's side of wanting to save the trash world, and so he welcomes him into the janitors.
Yeah.
Then they have the little training arc I was talking about.
Something I should establish, right? So throughout this, Rudo's motivation starts as, I just want to go back to the surface so I can fuck everyone up for throwing me over. Then it becomes, I kind of want to like connect with somebody. And then it becomes like, I think I can be somebody cool with these janitors. Like the janitors are cool and I can actually like have a purpose. And like, so he's kind of like figuring himself out That's like the
self-discovery
overall
journey.
theme is that he's figuring himself out. He's figuring out the meaning of life. You know, the meaning of life is not to be
42.
a trash man. It's not fucking sheeny. It's fucking, you know, like figuring out what feels right to you. It's friends. Friends is a really good thing to say.
But so they have their little training arc, and after the training arc, they establish that their clothing/mask maker guy is working on Rudo's full face. And so when Engine gave Rudo the mask initially, it was just a gas mask. So what they're working on now is when Engine is first shown, he has a whole thing going on. He has a full face cover mask. So that's what they're working on for Rudo. But in that time, they go to, I'm just going to call it the Arts District. But it's a town that is fully just, they all graffiti the town constantly. It is the most expressionist place that exists that we've seen so far.
The city
it's
is
really
awesome.
Cool.
Yeah. It's basically just a city where graffiti is like, you should do graffiti.
Yeah. So in this city, there is a mayor who doesn't have a vital instrument, and then there's the protector of the city who does. And the vital instrument he has been passed down from generation to generation to generation, and it's a pen. And this pen can write, or rather, it can write things to create basically enchantments.
Yeah.
Through art. And so they want to go
really powerful enchantments.
Yeah, it's incredibly strong. They go to get an enchant. They all go to get an enchantment because they're about to go on a really dangerous mission. It is revealed as soon as they get to the city that the guy who wielded the pen is fucking dead. He died because of trash exposure. He didn't want to wear his mask because he wanted to do art in the trash to get the full experience or whatever. But he fucking died. Turns out this is not as big of a problem as we thought. There is already an heir to the pen named. I don't remember what her name is, but she's like a 12-year-old girl.
Yeah.
12-year-old girl gets she's grieving about it, and then maybe 5 minutes after grieving about it, she goes, "Cool, give me that pen."
Yeah, and then she goes, "Yeah,
we're gonna mourn.
Draw some shit.
We're gonna mourn through partying." And then she creates a bunch of art that shoots fireworks everywhere, and they have a good time. And it is also revealed that this pen can manifest itself as a bunch of different mediums of art, because when she's first going to put the seals on them all, or whatever, enchantments on them all, it manifests as a tattoo gun.
So what is she trying to put on them? I'm pretty sure it was if you would die, you don't die is like the enchantment.
But only once.
Once.
It like deflects one big hit.
Yeah.
Is the idea. And all 9 of their group gets it. There are a couple givers introduced as well who do get some story, but it's not really explained who they are or what they do.
Died for the craft, respect.
Yeah, for real. So they all get the enchantment. They go back to the main city, and then they go off on their big mission. And then they fight a really crazy thing. It's a crazy, what do they fucking call him? Trash monster. Whatever.
The trash monster.
They fight a trash monster, and Scissor Girl Rio is having a hard time killing him, and she goes, "Fuck it, I'll just keep cutting him.
I'll just keep cutting."
And I will say, her it was funny. She got a little like vital instrument development here of they're definitely haircutting scissors, because the whole time she's cutting him, she's making haircut jokes. Oh, you want a little more off the top?
Yeah. So I don't think it's.
The haircutting girl. She has haircutting scissors. They get big, and then she purely wields them with her feet.
I gotta
piss.
So first of all, one thing about Rio, her hair is shaped like scissors.
Oh, I didn't know.
So it's very clearly like her hair is very important. I don't think it's within the first 30 chapters. I've read 50 chapters, but a long time ago. That's why I've been kind of silent, because I don't remember everything that fucking happened. But at some point, she has a fight with somebody else whose vital instrument is her like hair comb or something like that, and she fights with her hair, and then she has hair scissors. So it was supposed to be like we have like the same fucking thing going on, and then they fight. And it's like, oh, well, I'm the scissors and you're the hair, so obviously I win because I'm the scissors. But then she's like, actually, I fucking know how to fight hair scissors because I'm the hair person. So Rio has hair scissors as her vital instrument, and she fights with her feet, which is really cool.
Yeah, it looks awesome. She's crazy. You just cut shit up all the time. When she realized, normally it's explained cutting a trash monster in half would just kill him, but for some reason it's not killing this one. So she just goes, I'll just keep cutting it.
I'm gonna keep cutting.
And she keeps cutting, keeps cutting, and keeps cutting, and keeps cutting, and eventually she kills it. But at the core of this trash monster is an X-Acto blade, which is it's a vital instrument. And everyone kind of freaks out 'cause what the hell? This isn't supposed to happen. How did a trash monster get created from a vital instrument? Boy, it is also explained the trash monsters are created through like negative emotions.
Yeah.
And
like the opposite of what creates a vital instrument.
So the characters all know this. Well, you can also create a vital instrument through negative emotions. That's the whole point of the Vandals. The characters all know how this works, and they're all shocked at how a vital instrument could become the core of a trash monster. And it's just, I can put 2 and 2 together. The guy with the vital instrument had a bad time, and now it's a bad thing. Like, come on, guys. Are we gonna...
I had a bad day, and now my vital instrument is a monster.
Yeah. So yeah, they do that, and Rudo gets his full janitor uniform, and before this, he also gets his full face, and it just looks like an angry face because Rudo is anger incarnate.
Rudo is really angry. Like, so
he actually, I forgot to mention this. When he's fighting Jabber, he keeps calling Jabber a fucking bastard.
Yeah,
like exactly that. And at one point, Jabber just goes, do you have anything else in your vocabulary other than fucking bastard?
Like, honestly,
just calls him a fucking bastard.
I'm remembering this now. Whenever I was reading Gachiakuta, I had already read Dandadan, and like something that is very similar between the two is that half of the dialogue is just insults. It's just people calling each other piece of shit, you are shit, or you are a bastard, or you are nothing more than shit, or like it's all that. And that is what Rudo's dialogue is. His dialogue is just, you fucking piece of shit, hack of garbage, I fucking hate you, you're a...
Well, he wouldn't call him a hack of garbage. He loves garbage.
He loves garbage. But he's like, you're pristine, I hate you. Like, I fucking hate everything about you. That's Rudo. He just hates fucking everything. He's like the biggest hater that you could ever imagine.
He's doing it for the love of the art of hating.
He does it for the love of hate.
Do you remember the Dave Chappelle bit, the player haters ball?
No.
Oh, well, if you know, you know. But Rudo is the biggest player hater there ever was.
Marine Debate 1 Bickham, I hate you, and you deserve to die.
What is the fucking... Is that a view bot? Is that saying you should buy viewers? That's crazy.
It's a bot telling me to view bot. Yeah, Rudo, it's really down to Rudo. Like, the art is there, the pacing is there, the intrigue is there, everything is there.
I get the point is he's an angry person, but
it's just Rudo, and maybe it's because we're a little older, you know, and we've figured our emotions out a little more. Rudo is hard to relate to. And that's a slow burn. Maybe Rudo gets like really, really good down the line. But he's just such an asshole.
Yeah.
He is an ass.
No, but in terms of power system, art, character design, it's
really good.
I put it at a 9.5 and I keep it there. It's really good. I enjoy it a lot.
Like it's like Soul Eater level.
I'm excited to watch the anime of it that's out.
Can you put me on screen for?
No.
I'll note that the anime is made by Studio Bones, who also did Soul Eater.
Oh.
And the anime is 24 episodes and has covered 88 chapters of the manga so far.
Shit.
Which the manga has currently 168 chapters. So it's about half of it.
They've done 2 seasons?
It was just one 24-episode season.
Oh.
Holy shit. And it did 88 chapters?
Yeah.
Someone banned the bot.
Oh my
I assume they're a mod in your chat. Is that your girlfriend? That's your
Yes.
girlfriend.
That
Okay.
is
Rock and roll.
my girlfriend.
So
Thank
yeah,
you for
and aside from that, like, I haven't seen any of this. I mean, I've seen the first episode of the anime, haven't read the manga, but I have seen Made in Abyss, which the concept of the city reminded me of, with like, you got the city up above
It's
and then the
very
abyss down
different,
below.
but that connects
aspect
it. That
and
connects
I
it.
just
That's
want to
it.
recommend people to look into, like, watch some YouTube videos about. There's a real life city called La Rinconcada, which is the highest up human civilization on Earth. It's in Peru, and basically, what are you looking at?
I'm hearing something.
You're hearing the headphones on the ground.
Okay.
La Rinconcada is the highest city on Earth, and it exists because there's a gold mine there. But it's extremely difficult to actually extract gold from this mine.
La Rinconada.
Rinconada, sorry. There is no way to remove trash from this city. So surrounding the city is just an ocean of garbage.
This is why they had to crack down on people going to Mount Everest, is because a lot of people, well, it is trash Mount Everest, but a lot of it is also literal bodies. It is so hard to remove stuff from Mount Everest that they recently really cracked down on who can go there in what circumstances, what they can bring.
Because for a while it was like just a line of people going up a mountain because it's such a popular mountain.
That's more or less what it is now.
Yeah.
Before there were a little more lax rules, but because it's so hard to recover things from Mount Everest, bodies. Sorry, I don't know.
It's bodies, people dying.
Yes. I
do not climb Mount Everest, you fucking idiot.
And do not visit La Rinconada because it's a very dangerous fucking place.
I was doing research into stuff, and I googled the term green boots because I wanted to get a pair of green boots. And apparently, that is just the name of a body on Mount Everest, and that's
green
what
boots.
came up.
That's hilarious.
And I was just fucking like, I don't want to see this. I was looking for a green-colored pair of boots. Why is this the first result? Yeah, it's crazy. I'm not gonna say don't climb Mount Everest, but consider the fact.
Don't climb Mount Everest.
Don't climb Mount Everest.
Yeah, take a helicopter up there like Will Smith. I was just gonna say, if you're really
wait. What?
I'm pretty sure Will Smith took a helicopter to the top of Mount Everest. I know it's something rich people can do. But anyway,
I didn't even think helicopters can make it up there.
They can under good weather conditions. But more what I was gonna say. If you're that down to climb a mountain like Everest, there's tons of other mountains around Mount Everest that you could climb and
like
are
K2.
much more. Yeah, K2, which is
way more dangerous,
way deadly. But if that's your cup of tea, yeah, like Everest is the tourist one. You know, it's the one everyone does. It's Disneyland for
not
alpine.
even the biggest mountain in the world because.
What do you mean?
It's the biggest above sea level, like the highest above sea level.
What's the highest mountain then?
One of the Hawaiian Islands, I think, is the actual because if you measure it from the base underwater,
which is nobody cares about that. We're talking about
underwater.
We're talking about like if you're breathing air and
like
how
you
much
can start
air
from the
is
bottom,
above
and
the
you can
bottom.
climb to the top.
if you can start from the top of the actual tallest mountain and get to the
And
bottom
go to
all the way under the
who
ocean,
cares
then that
about
would be
going to the
badass.
Bottom of a mountain, you want to climb to the top. That's the point.
Just
It's
go
the
dive
highest-
in the
Hundreds of
Mariana
thousands of people have been to the top of Mount Everest.
Listen,
it's not an accomplishment.
Hundreds of thousands?
As far as we're concerned, the only way that it can be fucking good is if you go to Mars and you climb. What is it? The mountain that's on Mars.
I know what you're talking about. Fuck, why?
It's the only thing that's actually fucking tall enough, and it's like a really gradual.
Okay,
approximately 7,563 people have climbed Mount Everest.
According to AI.
All right. We're done with Gachiakuta. We talked about this.